Psalm 119 was meant to be memorized. Ever since I learned of its acrostic structure 20 years ago, I have dreamed of one day reciting the whole passage. The psalm is composed of 22 sections of 8 verses each section corresponding to one of the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. All 8 verses within a section start with the same Hebrew letter, facilitating its memorization to the biblical student. As such, the first 8 verses start with words that have the letter Aleph as their first letter. The next 8 verses all start with the letter Beit, and the process is repeated 22 times for a total of 176 verses to be memorized. But more than a mental exercise, Psalm 119 is an epic song of gratitude to God for the instructions found in His Word. Some other acrostics found in the Old Testament include the Song of the Virtuous Woman in Proverbs 31, and each of the chapters of the Book of Lamentations. Such passages were meant to be memorized with the purpose of internalizing the lessons found therein. By memorizing Psalm 119, the student is expected to develop a deeper and greater appreciation for the law of God, His promise, His word, His commandments, His statutes, His precepts. All these, in fact, are synonymous with God's word, which imparts salvation and wisdom for this life and into eternity. Without the light of God's word, we are but voyagers in utter darkness, soon to fall prey to oppressions and self-destruction. In order to fully appreciate the Psalms along with the Proverbs, one must have an understanding of biblical poetry. Its main structure is that of parallel verses, at times complementing and at times contrasting each other. As such, when we read in Psalm 119 verse 105, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path," one can easily appreciate the fact that the feet walk along the path that is illuminated with the light shining from a lamp. William Wilberforce, the 18th century British parliamentarian, memorized the passage and would recite it on his way home from his office. Psalm 119 was meant to be memorized. Why don't you?